Hello everyone, we are back with more Roll. I think yesterday's video, as you guys are watching this, was my first foray into scores that got up into the high exponential values. And now I'm not going to go in with any particular agenda this run other than just try and score lots of points without doing exactly what we did yesterday. So let's start with the +2. If I could get a big lottery run going, I'd be very happy about it. That would be very interesting. Otherwise, trying to get lots and lots of dice going, I'm going to stack everything on one face. Is what I'm going to start with. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes. If you have any specific requests of types of builds or challenges that you think would be interesting, put them down in the comments. I will certainly see about visiting some of those. I was wondering, I probably won't do this right now, but how many points could you score with a single dice? Because you would never be able to buy a shop upgrade, so you'd be limited to just these. So I imagine it would just become some kind of a perfect mathematical pursuit on getting the best purchases at the cheapest prices and then having the best luck on your rolls to hit whatever face is the largest within your dice all the time. But for now, we're going to get our first shop upgrade. Not seeing a lot of 22s there. There's dice number 2. Right, where do we want to begin? Replaces a die face of your choice with a die adder. I like it, but 5 grand this early is going to take a lot of rolls to get to. Replaces a die face of your choice with a single face multiplier. When rolled, this face will have the value of the highest number times 3. Well, if we purchase that, we should put it on the die that doesn't have the 22 on it. Places a die face of your choice with an adjacency multiplier. When rolled, this face will have the value of all orthogonally adjacent numeric dice times 1. Does not stack. On reroll, can target dice that are not rerolled, only affects numeric faces. Right, well, let's take +1. I'm going to make this 22 a little bit bigger. Then on the dice to the right, we will put all those other multipliers for the largest number. And we'll see how we do for that in scoring in the early game. Because the early game is the hardest part to get something going. Then +3. Cap out at 32. $33. I cannot math good. Then let's take the cheaper of these. And once we can afford these, we'll put them on that right-hand side dice so that it has a higher chance of appearing with the 33. And then we'll go for this as well. So what we want to see, and I have no idea how, I mean, I could figure out the maths. It's basically the equivalent of getting snake eyes, isn't it? Because you want a specific face on both dice. There you go. So this is now worth 33 and this is worth 99. So that's the best result we can get right now. Unlikely to get it too often, but as soon as we get 2 of those on the right hand side, we double our chances. Then replace the die face of your choice with a die adder. Every 50 rolls, it will add a new standard dice. I'm going to skip it for now because it's so expensive for where we're at. And we'll upgrade to our third dice. I feel like we've not been making great early progress, I must concede. Add more dice, big faces, re-rollers. Right, let's put the cheapest re-roller on one of these ×3s on the right. Yeah, we're just not building early wealth, are we? Should probably add an incrementer somewhere whilst we're trying to increase the value of all these other things. Now, do we put it on the 33? No. Probably should have put it on the other dice as well. There's another 33. So now we want to make all the other faces that aren't the face multipliers big numbers, so the face multipliers are more likely to pay out with big values. And we'll take the 5x. And then the question becomes, do we put it on the same die as the other face multipliers or a different die? I think I'm going to go with the same die. And then try and get more rerolls so that we can see those more frequently. But we're just not building early value at all, are we? I kind of get to this point and I go, how on earth did I make early value in my previous runs that went wild? Because I feel like I'm getting nothing here. We'll get another reroll for the other ×3 on the right hand side. So now when any of those faces appear, we'll get a lot of benefit. Do we want more dice now? We probably want this. How many rolls is that going to take? Fair few, fair few. That's going to go in the top spot. Then we'll get a shop upgrade. Certainly helping each average roll be a lot more value. I'm going to skip the ones that are +2 individual, all 1 pip dice for now. Replaces a die face of your choice with an adjacency reroller. When rolled, this face will cause all orthogonally adjacent dice to be rerolled additional times according to the specified amount. I don't think we need that. Add previous rolls to rolls. Whenever a die is rolled, the immediately preceding roll is added to the result. There's sale again. We're not doing that a second time immediately. I'll be here for days. Let's get 2x. And we're going to put that on the incrementer because that will get to 99 eventually. And that will be our first highest die. We'll take 10x an individual face. And I think I'm going to put this over here with these. Single face multiplier die. That's basically what we've been building, isn't it? Let's take a 54. Put that here. Right, how much is it going to take us to get to 22,000? I guess there's only one way to find out. Not too long by the looks of it. Maybe 100 rolls? Maybe 75? So, whenever a die is re-rolled, the immediately preceding roll is added to the roll result. So let's take this. And I'm going to add that to the incrementer because that will add its value to the next thing rolled on that dice when it is rolled. I think it's time to take that and then we can apply that to the 99 that we're about to create on the center die. Then by doing that, the 5x and whatnot over here on the right will always be multiplying the number 99. Let's take another upgrade. Yeah, we're generating wealth a fair bit faster now. There's our 6th die, so anything for 5 die passives is now no good to us. The value of all numeric faces will be multiplied by the specified amount. All non-numeric faces will have no value. And here's our lottery stuff. We want this 10x on the 99s. That's simple enough. And even though this already has a 2x, we want the 10x here because then it will be re-rolled into another face and this roll will be counted twice because of our passive. Right, we can add die. If we take this, then basically this whole die becomes worthless to us. I'm just not sure if the loss of this worth makes the value of everything else being times, what was it, by 10? Times by 10. The thing then is we have no option then for buying more single face multipliers, lotteries and the like. But it still seems like it's probably worthwhile. Let's get glue for that 99 reroll incrementer. I don't know if that's going to break the synergy with the previous roll added to itself, but I think it's fine. Oh, it breaks the ability to reroll on itself. Okay. Let's take the 10x. Are we going to take this or are we just going to do this? Let's take the lottery, because the lottery is more interesting. One day I hope to have a run that is just all lottery dice and all clovers and just be incredible. But until we get there, this is probably not going to be that run. Let's take the 6 times 3 rerollers, put it on the lottery. Then anything else I want here. Probably take, if we're not going to take this, because we're going to take lotteries and whatnot, we should take the 10x face multiplier. And we're going to put that. Can join these guys over here, why not? Now, I was told that Someone said that there was an option for turning off all of the little black balls. Is that FX? Let's see what happens with that. Some of you were saying that it was getting very choppy on the eyes watching all of the black dots move across the screen a lot. So let's see how that's going. Let's pick up another dice. Why not? Oh, it's sound effects I just modified. Roll increase on pause, none. VSync, full screen, click on increment. Performance mode, maximum, analytic mode, transitions. Can't see anything else. Are we in dark mode? Yes, we are. Right, what was I shopping for? This. Because, you know, more dice is always better. And in that regard, we'll get this. How much to roll for 17,000? About 15 rolls? Right, no weights, no upgrades. I'll take a 37. Right. Probably want the adjacency multipliers in the center now. Numeric faces will be multiplied by 5. Non-numeric faces, we've already avoided one of those. Six more incrementers, 6 half incrementers, set all dice to the same. Let's take the cheaper adjacency multiplier. Yeah, so turning it onto ultimate performance mode has gotten rid of all of the black dice, black pips appearing. So hopefully that's a little easier on the eyes. I'm going to stick this guy. Oh, this has glue. So I guess I'm going to stick it here. And I might stick another one beneath it. So there's the chance that we get the 77,777 times 5. Right, what else do we want? Do we have any good candidates for setting all numbers to the same? 48, 54, nothing really spectacular. I'll take a 77 because there's something about lotteries and 77s making lotteries better. So let's set all of those to 77s in case we see that passive. I don't imagine we are, but you've got to try for something. I'm also going to turn off click on increment. Doubles bonuses, run re-rolls, lottery multiplier, got all of the re-rolls in stock. Wilds, no weights, times 3, incredibly expensive. All even numbers increased by 100%. 4x, 10x. Let's take another 10x. And where are we going to put that? We're going to put it on the lottery. Can't put it on the lottery. Guess it can affect face values only. Numeric face values. These will be 99s eventually, but I'll take this for now. I just don't see that this is ever gonna really pop off. 4x would be really good, but it's like so much cost. Maybe I need to consider using more of my rerolls earlier to buy more cheap things before filling out all of the upgrades when things get more expensive. So a 4x, we will put here. Wilds are prohibitively expensive. Let's get a weight on... The temptation is to do the lottery, but we should do the 4x because that's the smart move. Another big dice. If we can get more dice faces with 99s on, the top right dice will eventually become 99s. Then we have chances for Yahtzees and whatnot, but with less than 400 rolls left, and not even climbing up into the millions, I think it's a lost cause. Lottery bonus 800% would be good if we had lots of lottery stuff. Reroll numbers less than 13. I'll take another 10x. So we're generating hundreds of thousands now, but we're definitely not going to see the billions and trillions today. Almost certainly. 10x to something... Prime numbers, attach multipliers stack, another 4x, another 10x. It's just not the run that dreams are made of. Factor 18 multiplier on... Do we have 9 dice? So everything will be doubled? How many rolls are we going to have left? 300? Die quantity multipliers, standard faces... Single sets of a kind for our double 9s? Double 99s? Theoretically, we should get that 1 in 6 times at least. 10x. That with a heavy weight would generate a lot of value. But we don't have a lot of rolls left. No, I think this one's a real bust. No great errors, just no great momentum. Did I even click the flag? I did. It's 3 million. We're not even going to get to 3 million. So 2.7 million. Nothing to scream or shout about, but I'm going to let you guys see this because it's all part of the learning process, and you got to sometimes see the failures to make the successes seem all the more pertinent. But compared to our previous score from yesterday, if it would load, come on, you can do it. Or you can't. It might have crashed or failed to pull up the leaderboards, But hey, I know that that is not a high score for me. So let's head home. See if we can even recall the leaderboards. Perhaps not. Perhaps a bug. X-Ray Dev, if you're watching, this is apparently a thing that is happening. I am connected to the internet, so it's not failing to pull them up for that reason. Oh, there it is. It's just taking its time. We've dropped to 81st. Between Looping and Halvard. And now the top 100 is all scores in the exponent classification. So we've got a bunch of the 16s, then the 17s, 18s, 19s, 20s, and then these top few scores really are in a league of their own. Kind of the top 10, just colossal. In any case, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying these, please do consider hitting that like button or hitting that subscribe. If you have any requests for interesting synergies you'd like to see or strange goals you would like me to attempt, do let me know down there. I will endeavour to try as many strange and wonderful things as I can. Otherwise, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.